Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. To throw, it's Manning. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looks left and finds his target there. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Takes this down to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The game makes it second and medium. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide. The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks free. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Brought down after the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to... as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's reeled in. It's Washington. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27th. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, what a grab! And what a grab by the sophomore. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think
the ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He keeps it on a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Hauls it in, outside the 10, he's still running. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas 0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. That touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finds his man. It's Smith. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. to run it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments to what the defense is showing. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Curry, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Now down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's caught. It's Blaine. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. There's the handoff. Running with purpose.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Blaine. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Makes a nice move there. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
7th play of the drive coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. We had a short period. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down.
Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled, but first down. Longhorns keep the football on the move. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Manning. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27. Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fighting off the defender. And that will pick up the first down, spotted at 38.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. keeping it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Toss play to the outside. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I know they had big hopes for this drive and where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a fourth down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
He'll take a deep shot here. This one falls incomplete as time expires. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.